Hi, welcome to this episode of The Daily. My name is Brendan Malone. Well, there has been a lot of discussion about politics lately because the American political scene and the stark and various choices that are facing the voters there have been on offer and very much in the public spotlight. There has also been the issue about a week or so back. Pope Francis waded into the American political debate and made some comments about Donald Trump and his particular policy. He was asked about immigration policy. The Pope has also, which is something I really fully support, has made a call for the global abolition of the death penalty. So, he says it's time to get rid of it. And I think he's right. I think just and compassionate societies, particularly in the modern age, we have better and more humane ways of actually dealing with criminal offending that don't require us. We don't need to protect ourselves anymore with the death penalty like we once did. So I don't think there's any justification for using it anymore. We lose, I think, the high moral ground when we do that as a society. But what all this has meant is this issue of what is commonly called the seamless garment or the consistent ethic of life has sort of cropped up again in social media and various discussions that people have. And what normally happens is people go, yeah, okay, well, see, so the Pope's saying this, and so therefore I told you, you can't vote for so-and-so because he is, he's got a really bad immigration policy. He might be pro-life and opposed to abortion, but he's got a bad immigration policy, so you can't vote for him. But you can vote for this other guy or girl because they've got a really good immigration policy, and it's all about a consistent ethic of life. And sure, they might support abortion, but they've got lots of other policies after birth that are really good and really caring. While the guy on the other side, he's opposed to abortion, but he's got certain policies after birth that I don't think are that good or that caring. Well, firstly, that's not really how the seamless garment is meant to work. And, well, actually, not firstly, it really is the main point. The seamless garment isn't just something that is meant to be applied, or the consistent ethic of life as it is known, after a person has been born. It doesn't just apply to issues post-birth. It goes both ways. So if you could see it on a timeline, it wouldn't just be everything after birth is all about a consistent ethic of life and before birth is something else. No, it's precisely a consistent ethic of life because it is meant to be consistent. So it's meant to work both ways. So what that means is if you've got a candidate who has a really great set of policies after birth, but before birth endorses and sanctions and strongly committed to the killing of innocent human beings before they've been born, then that is not a consistent ethic of life. In fact, it is the exact opposite. It is a grave violation of a consistent ethic of life. It is totally inconsistent. Not only that, but it completely undermines all the other good things that they support after birth. It completely undermines their entire framework of human rights, which is built on this really important principle that you are supposed to respect the fundamental rights, the most important of all being the right to life of every human person, regardless of their age, their gender, or their size. Abortion obviously discriminates and violates that principle. So, if you're trying to invoke the consistent ethic of life to say, hey, well, we could vote for this candidate because they've got some great stuff after birth, when they're really strongly supporting a grave injustice, a grave violation of social justice before birth, that's not consistent. Thanks for watching. I'll see you tomorrow on The Daily.